Time for me to get reading. I'm not going to provide quotes from previous students or other writers or friends because I'm tired of selling myself, of trying to convince people I'm worth their time. Hey there, it's me, Lottie, and today I'm going to share some more good finds in the book department, okay? I have been accumulating quite a few books over the summer and am kind of putting together a fall TBR of things that I hopefully will get to. But I am excited by the possibilities. So without further ado, I'm going to jump right into this small haul and let you know what I got. I hope that you're doing well and I hope that you are warm. It feels like fall today. Anyway, I have a little selection of books here that I got from a variety of sources. Some I've had for a while, and it's time for me to get reading. This one intrigued me. It is a book of poems by Rita Dove, and it's called Sonata Melodica. Beautiful cover by Rita Dove. Rita Dove was a former U.S. Poet Laureate, the recipient of many honors, among them the Pulitzer Prize, the National Humanities Medal, the Heinz Award, and the NAACP Great American Artist Award. A footnote in musical history becomes the keynote to Rita Dove's latest book-length lyric narrative. In 1803, violinist George Polgreen Bridgetower, wonderkin progeny of a white European woman and a black African prince, travels from London to Vienna to meet the continent's bad boy musical genius Ludwig van Beethoven. There was a sonata subsequently inspired by and composed in honor of the Mullatoes' talents, and it should have had his name, but George got fresh with a girl that Ludwig also fancied. I guess so he was left out of the credits. This will be interesting. It says a panoply of luminaries and extras, grave robbers and courtiers, street musicians and aristocrats populates this grandiose yet melancholy poetic tale by one of our most celebrated poets. That just sounded so interesting to me that I had to get it. It's time for me to get more poetry flowing through my life again. Fall is also a good time to do reflective work, journaling, self-improvement. At least that's what I use fall and winter for a lot. And I ordered this book that was created by Sandra Epps, who's a dear sister that I actually know in the real world in Michigan here. Sandra Epps is a professional face and body painter, business owner, inspirational author, and founder of the Detroit Doll Show, which is the largest of its kind. She was born and raised in Detroit, Michigan. So this is a self-help and personal growth journal, and it was a pleasure to support her efforts at her business. And I'm already liking the fact that it comes with undated calendars and writing prompts and daily preparation for declaring your success. Lots of space to write in here. Lots of lovely quotes. The best plan is to stay focused on your plan. Things that could be either colored or hung up or just torn out. Places to schedule. And this is the best treat, right? To me. Gorgeous color pictures. That's the author. Gorgeous color pictures are sprinkled throughout that, are just amazing. So this is a self-help personal growth journal. It says, "Girlfriend, it's time to soar." A work journal for personal transformation is a self-help book for women who aspire to seek opportunity and attain results. This work journal is a refreshing, action-based, easy read book. Sandra Epps combines quotes with butterfly imagery, graphs, and questions to ignite clarity and focus for readers to accomplish their goals. So I think I'm going to dig into this in the fall. I'm really looking forward to it. And I wanted to give her a shout out too, because she's a very phenomenal young woman. The next book I got, this one. This I found, I think I heard about this book in another YouTuber's video, and they were talking about how well it was done. And I have never read a graphic novel, at least I haven't in a very long time. And I decided to order this. It is by Art Spiegelman, and it's called The Complete Mouse. So I think this is 2 books in one, because I think that he wrote 2 books. And Mouse memorializes Spiegelman's family's experience of the Holocaust. It follows his story frame by frame, from youth and marriage in pre-war Poland to imprisonment in Auschwitz. The survivor's tale that results is stark and unembellished. One of the cliches about the Holocaust is that you can't imagine it. Like nuclear war, its horror outfaces the artistic imagination. Spiegelman disproves that theory. That's a blurb from The Independent about this book. It says here, Art Spiegelman is a contributing editor and artist for The New Yorker and co-founder editor of Raw, the acclaimed magazine of avant-garde comics and graphics. His drawings and prints have been exhibited in museums and galleries here and abroad. Honors he has received for Mouse include the Pulitzer Prize, a Guggenheim Fellowship, and nominations for the National Book Critics Circle Award. This book tells the story of his family and their experience during the Holocaust. And I don't want to say more because I just don't know a lot about the topic in order to say, but I'm really looking forward to reading this. This is also a banned book. It's been banned in some places. You know, I like to read banned books. And that doesn't frighten me at all. I'm happy to have the opportunity to read banned books. And I'm honored to read this book, this offering here. I have 2 more here. These are adoptee books. This here, I found this on the website that I found Mouse on, and this is a store I hadn't purchased from before. I think it's called Blackwell's. So I was excited to find this. I'm always looking for adoptee literature, whether, you know, most of it I prefer that it's written by an adoptee. This is called Blend In or Fade Out, a memoir, and I do love memoirs. It says, Blend In or Fade Out is the remarkable story of a young girl who is desperate to discover her true identity. A biracial baby adopted into a middle-class Black family, Colnice struggles to know where she belongs. Growing up in South Minneapolis during the 60s and the 70s, Colnice searches for her birth mother and herself while navigating Minnesota's racial and cultural divide. Abuse of men, drugs, and alcohol, and her own violence and vindictiveness plague her life. The author is Colnice M. Hendon. Colnice Hendon's unfettered look at the self from childhood to early adulthood is emotional, wholehearted, and packed. Every moment is pivotal pivotal and striking as she discovers rage within sorrow, love within pain, and belonging where it feels no answers are to be had. So, this should be interesting. I'm looking forward to learning more about her story. And the last one that I have today is a book of writing prompts. This is called Truth and Agency, Writing Ideas for Adopted People by Anne Heffron. On the back it says, I don't think we know what it means to be adopted. I'm really looking forward again to doing more writing, more art, more excavation work. So, and I love this from the very first cover. It says, we are in this together. I'm not going to provide quotes from previous students or other writers or friends because I'm tired of selling myself, of trying to convince people I'm worth their time, worth keeping. I've been teaching writing for decades to people of all ages, and I've been leading workshops and teaching writing almost exclusively to adopted people for 6 years. I have an MFA in creative writing from the University of Oregon, and those are my credentials. I'm not even including my photo. And it says, I put my heart and soul into this book. My hope is that if you want to write your story, this book will give you a leg up, maybe even 2 legs up. The writing prompts are there to get you thinking. If any make you upset, that may be a good sign. Write into the chaos and see what happens. Answer one word at a time and write your way into truth and agency. This seems like a very valuable contribution to adoptee self-care and self-love excavation work, and I'm really looking forward to that. So I hope that you liked this video, and if you do, please like this video and share it. That lets me keep on making this kind of content. So that's my little haul for today. What are you reading this fall? I would love to know what you have on your list, or that has excited you, or that you're thinking about checking out, or that you've already read that you want to recommend to me. So leave it in the comments. I welcome hearing from you all, and I hope that you're taking really good care of yourself, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.